Are you ready to experience the ultimate fusion of power and luxury? Introducing the highly anticipated 2024 Ferrari Purosangue V12, the first ever Ferrari SUV that promises to leave you breathless. This isn't your average soccer mom's SUV, folks. This is a Ferrari, and it's about to blow your mind. With a V12 engine that roars like a lion and a design that will turn heads faster than a net brace, this SUV is a force to be reckoned with. So buckle up and get ready for an adrenaline-fueled ride as we take you on a journey through the features and capabilities of the 2024 Ferrari Purosangue V12. Before we go into details about this amazing car, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to this channel. We never imagined we'd see the day when a Ferrari SUV became a reality, but after a string of successful high-dollar, high-performance sport utility vehicles, the business has finally succumbed to market pressure and released the 2024 Purosangue. However, an SUV with the Prancing Horse symbol on the grille will not devalue the brand. After all, successful adaptations of the concept have benefited sports car manufacturers such as Porsche and Lamborghini. The Purosangue will target not only high-performance utes like the Cayenne Turbo or the Urus, but also ultra-luxury cars like the Bentley Bentayga and the Rolls-Royce Cullinan. Why would it need anything else if the sole power plant available is a thunderous V12 engine? The engineers have also improved the Sangue's ride and handling with a clever dynamic suspension system, allowing it to drive like a Ferrari should. Of course, you'll need a hedge fund manager's salary to purchase it. Prices start just over $400,000 before the mandatory gas guzzler tax. Let's head over to the engine part of this car. What does the performance look like? To purists who sneer at an SUV with the legendary Prancing Horse logo, we'll point to the Purosangue's naturally aspirated 6.5-liter V12 engine. Nothing shouts Ferrari more than a screaming 715 horsepower 12-cylinder engine, complete with red-painted valves. The engine produces 528 pound-feet of torque and should propel the Purosangue to 60 miles per hour in 3.2 seconds, and onto a top speed of 193 miles per hour. We were pretty delighted with the Purosangue's handling and performance after our maiden test drive, dispelling any remaining doubts that Ferrari's first SUV would be a flop. An adaptive suspension system is standard, with an electric motor at each corner of the SUV applying force to the dampers to control body roll during cornering movements. As a result, typical anti-roll bars are unnecessary, and the Purosangue may hunker down during intense driving by lowering its ride height by 0.4 inches. At full throttle, the Purosangue gives its finest imitation of its sports car siblings, and it's a convincing one. Enough with the engine. Everyone would want to know what makes this Ferrari look sleek. We'll be moving from the exterior to the interior. Let's have a tour around the body of this car. Ferrari's choice to break from their typical aesthetic in the Ferrari Purosangue by raising the ride height and introducing an extra set of doors has accidentally made it the ideal Ferrari for the Indian market. The Ferrari Purosangue can easily handle speed breakers and bumpy roads in India thanks to its 185mm ground clearance, which can be raised to 215mm with the basic lift system or the optional Lift Plus. As a result, it is a versatile vehicle that can be driven anywhere rather than only on good roads. The inclusion of 4 doors broadens Purosangue's appeal in India, where practicality, comfort, and space are highly appreciated even in the super sports car market. As a result, it may attract a significant number of wealthy purchasers who would never have considered owning a Ferrari before. However, because the first round of orders is reserved for existing Ferrari owners, the Purosangue is presently only available to them. Creating a 4-door sports vehicle may appear to be a straightforward task, but the Ferrari Purosangue's rear-hinged suicide doors necessitated a complete rethink. The car's length, profile, and proportions had to be kept, hence a rear-hinge design was required. Furthermore, due to the huge wheel arch, the entire weight of the back door had to be held by a single hinge, which caused substantial engineering challenges. Nonetheless, one of the design's advantages is easy cabin access via a rear door that pivots from the C-pillar and opens at a 90-degree angle. Now moving to the interior part, the Purosangue is the only modern Ferrari that can comfortably seat 4 passengers, and it features rear-hinged coach-style doors that allow simpler access to the back seat without affecting the car's 2-door appearance. The vehicle contains individual bucket seats in the front and back, as well as a central console in both rows. The cabin is outfitted with high-quality materials typical of Ferrari. The cockpit is oriented toward the driver, with the majority of the car's controls positioned on the steering wheel. Unlike most modern vehicles, the Purosangue does not have a center-mounted infotainment touchscreen. It does, however, include a 10.2 inches digital instrument cluster and a 10.2 inches display for the front passenger. While Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are supported, there is no built-in navigation system. Ferrari anticipates that the majority of drivers will use their phones for navigation. A glass roof can be placed as an option, although the basic carbon fiber roof panel is lighter and may be chosen by individuals who do not want sunroofs. Let's have a look at the price. How much will the 2024 Ferrari Purosangue V12 cost? Ferraris are extremely expensive. The 2024 Purosangue has a price tag in the United States, and with the money paid merely on the destination charge, you could buy a used automobile in running condition. These additional charges have gradually increased in recent years, reaching $2,000 for Jeep Wagoneer and Grand Wagoneer models. The Prancing Horse on stilts, on the other hand, takes the cake with $5,000 merely to have the SUV brought from Maranello. The Italian Stallion will cost you $393,350 plus the huge destination charge for a total price of well about $400,000. Needless to say, this is just the beginning point for the brand's first four-door production car, which has a plethora of possibilities. Then there's the problem of the gas guzzler tax, which car and driver learned from Ferrari is not included in the ridiculous $398,350 price tag. The amount is determined by the EPA's fuel economy rating. The Purosangue may be exempt from the tax if it is classed as a sport utility vehicle similar to the Bentley Bentayga Speed, and Lamborghini Urus S if it's classified as a station wagon like the Rolls-Royce Cullinan and Lamborghini Urus Performante. The starting price will approach $400,000. The gas guzzler tax is calculated based on the MPG rating and can exceed $7,700 for vehicles that get fewer than 12.5 miles per gallon. The Purosangue will be thirsty, with a normally aspirated V12 having to move an SUV weighing 2,033 kilos. If it gets anything between 12.5 and 13.4 mpg, the tax will be $6,400. The 13.5 to 14.4 mpg range is taxed at $5,400, while the 14.5 to 15.4 mpg range is taxed at $4,500. Of course, the tax will apply if the EPA classifies it as a station wagon. Returning to the $398,350 price tag, the Purosangue is more than $40,000 more expensive than a standard Rolls-Royce Cullinan. At the same time, it commands a massive $170,000 premium over a conventional Urus. It's also far more expensive than an Aston Martin DBX or a Bentley Bentayga Speed. Even though the Purosangue is the most expensive new SUV money can buy in any country, it has been an instant success. CEO Benedetto Vigner recently stated that the order books had been filled 4 times faster than expected. Customers have made enough demands for the company to keep it occupied until the end of 2024. Ferrari, on the other hand, is honoring its pledge to make the Purosangue exclusive by limiting manufacture to 20% of the company's yearly capacity. While there is no entertainment display in the center, there is a 10.2 inches digital gauge cluster and a secondary 10.2 inches screen for the front passenger. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are standard, but there is no in-dash navigation system. Ferrari expects most consumers would use their phones for this purpose. Say goodbye to your gas money. One of Ferrari's least fuel-efficient models is the V12-powered Purosangue. The EPA thinks it gets 12 mpg city and 16 mpg highway, although, for comparison, both the Urus and the 12-cylinder Bentayga get 12 mpg city and 17 mpg highway. We'll take the Purosangue on our 75 miles per hour interstate fuel economy route when we have an opportunity, and update this report with the results. If you are worried about your safety while you are in this car, you don't need to worry because everything is under control. Several driver assist features are standard on the Purosangue, including automated emergency braking, automatic high-beam headlights, and adaptive cruise control. Visit the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety websites for additional information on Purosangue's crash test results. This is where we conclude this video. What do you think about this new Ferrari? Let us know in the comment section. Remember to like and share this video and also subscribe to this channel to get notified so you won't miss out on our new content.